So one of the great activities you can do once you've exhausted what's inside Chiang Mai, the city, rent a motorbike. Go on, there's a great motorbike loop. It's 3 or 4 hours long, Samoeng loop. If you look on the internet, you can find maps and different stops, but there's some amazing stops along this route. It's a great sort of full day, start in the morning, get back by the evening, early evening. There's a great stop at a beautiful temple with very large uh, Buddhist statues and just lovely grounds. There's also an amazing Buddhist temple. It's called the White Castle. This thing it's fairly brand new. I don't know all the details about it, but it's beautiful. It's up on a mountain, perched on a mountain, and it's just gleaming white, and it's gorgeous. So you can take your motorbike up. There's a parking lot. You catch a taxi up the rest of the mountain. This thing just sits on the top of the mountain, basically. There's a wonderful stop off where you can see some of the national forests, and there's also a really amazing botanical garden as well that you can make a stop at. This has all sorts of different flowers that are separated in lots of different varieties. They also have a canopy walk, so you can walk along this really cool walkway above the trees and sort of look down. It's probably, 300 to 500 feet up off of the ground. Some people get a little, skittish with heights. It didn't feel unsafe at all. All of these things and more. Plenty of little places to stop to have lunch. There's a great, there's little noodle shops along the route. I have to tell you that the roads are really well maintained along this loop. The drivers also seem very, just very responsive to motorbikes on the edge of the road. I didn't feel unsafe. It's a lot of twists and turns, ups and downs, but you go through some of the most gorgeous areas outside the city, through lush forests and jungle, and through small little villages. It's really just a great way to spend an afternoon. So after you've finished up your activities inside Chiang Mai, you can make your way out of the city. It's probably, I think the loop is about 100 kilometers total. That includes some of the dog legs off into the attractions that you'll have to do to and come back. And the great thing about riding your own motorbike, you can add or subtract any of these stops along the way. So take a look at that online, get the map. It's another fantastic way to spend time and energy out in Chiang Mai.